Why do we stay with these life force killing ass nozzles? Why? We have all done it. We've all done it. We all did it way too long, except for my father. My father refused. My dad got divorced 6 times. Well, he actually only got divorced 5 times. He wouldn't divorce the 6th one because he said he didn't want people to think he couldn't commit. I don't want people not take me serious. Dad, your last marriage was performed in Reno by an ordained lesbian Elvis impersonator who you hit on. And everybody in this room, everybody watching, everybody I've ever met was destroyed by a member of the opposite sex early on, and that damage and that cancer you took into every relationship after that. Everybody. Every woman in here got intimidated by a guy, pushed around a little bit. Now your new boyfriend tickles you too hard, restraining order. Every guy in here had a woman sleep with his best friend. Now your new girl hugs her cousin at Thanksgiving too long, car bomb. Sorry, dude. I got a 5-second rule. And my father was destroyed early on, man. My father took no crap from women. That's why he got divorced so many times. Women, nothing. They would do nothing. Hey, Kenny, I gained 2 pounds. Really? Pack your crap and get your ass out of here right now, lard ass. Well, I lost the weight. Yeah, well, I gained 2 pounds. Pack your crap and get your ass out of here right now. Trying to kill me? And these women, like, my dad flipped so hard that these women would be confused. And they'd be moving their stuff out of the house and half of dad's stuff because California is a no-fault state. And they'd always say the same thing to me. And by the way, remember, I'm a little kid at this point. I'm like 8. They'd turn to me and go, "Why is your father like this?" Have you met my mother? Because frankly, she's a Batman villain. Oh yeah, after knowing my mom, I'm surprised my dad didn't just roam the countryside killing hookers with a spoon. Showed up to my high school graduation in white thigh-high vinyl go-go boots and an army jacket. So obviously there was something wrong, or she was commander of the stripper battalion. Their entire relationship was built on the concrete foundation of sex and mental illness, which my dad thought was hot. I asked him, "Dad, if she was so nuts, why did you stay with her?" He said, "Son, anybody can have a relationship. But if you're with a woman who is so crazy in bed that if you're not wearing your Kevlar one night, you may never see daylight, that's exciting." My mother shot and killed her last husband. Yeah, my dad used to say, "Hey, dodge that bullet, ha-ha." Manic, depressive, schizophrenic, alcoholic. My umbilical cord was a crazy straw. But both my parents were little nuts, just different levels of nuts, you know? My father was on the Alcoholics Anonymous wish list. My mother was on parole and lithium. And they got married young, too. They got married when my dad was in the National Guard. My father fought for his country in the National Guard. Yes, he did. Yeah, thanks. All right, calm down. He fought in the Watts riots. Which means he defended liquor stores against rocks for a whole weekend one time. But they were liquor stores, so my dad was first man in, last man out. My father was actually busted down from sergeant 3 times in the National Guard. Yeah, it turns out you can't take your entire squad to the Holiday Inn pool and call it the mission. He's militarily qualified to invade a Courtyard Marriott. I asked him one time to tell me how I was conceived. You know why? Because I wanted one good story. I don't have any good stories. I have no romantic stories about my parents that don't end with this phrase. "So, the cops finally cuffed the crazy bitch." I just wanted one, you know? Because I wanted to see my dad get nostalgic for a second, because he wasn't that guy. Just see him go, "Oh, son, gosh, the night we made you, moonlight was shining off your mom's hair. She wasn't hearing the voices." I was sober-ish. Instead, he goes, "You really want to hear this? All right, just remember you asked for it, because I am not paying for therapy, numbnuts." So I come up from the National Guard after summer camp. I'm a private again. Turns out they don't like it when you throw up tequila shooters on the obstacle course. Yeah, well, put it in the manual, douchebags. So I get to our apartment. I find all the furniture gone, your mom gone. I check the bank account's totally empty. So I check the room for bodies, wipe my fingerprints off the doorknobs and the phones, and I get the hell out. File for divorce. 3 months later, your mom calls, says she wants to see me one more time. And son, I go, because your mom, she was sexy. She could do this thing with her leg and a nightstand. Dad! Don't make fun of circus people, kid. So we go over, we start talking, things get a little hot and heavy, and I realize, all right, I'm getting ready to drop the hog. Dad! I don't even know what that means, but please don't say it again. What, are you gay now? What happened to you? All right, I'll clean it up for your tender sensibilities. So, I'm getting ready to do your mom. And we start going at it, just really great, angry lovemaking. But it's still your mom, so I'm palming a blade. And in the middle of it, son, I mean, I'm knee deep. Dad! Let me freaking finish, all right? In the middle of it, her new boyfriend, this little reporter guy she's dating, starts banging on the front door. "Nita, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me?" Now, I figure I could stop and get offended. Or I could get louder and become the offender. So I start screaming as loud as I can. "That's the way you want a girl, isn't it? Yeah, that's what a real man feels like. Hey, report this, fruit cup. Here's a direct quote for the article. And I finished up, zipped my shirt and my fly, and I walked the hell out of there. And as I walked past the front door, he was standing there crying. So I got to do your mom one last time, and I made a new boyfriend cry. It was a twofer. 3 weeks later, she called me, said she was pregnant with you. "Son, you were conceived during revenge sex." Wow, that's just like the story of Christmas. Why do we stay with these disease-causing polyps? Why? We've all done it. You know the real reason? Love. All we want is love. It's worth more than money or fame or an Aston Martin. All we want is somebody we can fight with like crazy and then have the kind of make-up sex that makes your left side go numb. I didn't even know we were fighting. Can you make me an omelet? Somebody who will go to court for you and lie. Somebody who makes you horny even after they have puked in your car. Love. Somebody who can be with for 65 or 70 years of your life, till at the end of the life, you're sitting on that porch of the house you bought together, and you're old, wrinkly, smelly, and poop through a hole in your side. And she's old, wrinkly, smelly, and can't remember your name. She just keeps calling you the nice man. But you're still in love, and you're holding hands, and as you gaze into each other's milky, cataract-filled eyes, your hearts well up, explode, and you both die. That's all we want. That's all we want.
Talking about politics in America right now is like trying to organize an interracial hoedown in 1840. I say, are you an abolitionist? You Dred Scott will take off the net, turn a t-shirt, or there shall be fisticuffs, you carpetbagger. Yeah, joke number 2 sounds like history homework, doesn't it? Yeah. Here's what bothered me about the last election. I could not believe we were fighting each other over these idiots. And that's why we were pissed at each other. People, our families were breaking up. You guys do get that we get a new idiot in 4 years, right? You're gonna need your family to wipe you in 20. Like, families were breaking up over Thanksgiving. Is that who you vote for, Uncle Phil? Is that who you vote for? Shut the fuck up, Grandma. Is that who you vote for, Uncle Phil? Well, if that's who you're voting for, I hope you get hit by a gas truck. That's right, Uncle Phil. And I hope you don't die. I hope you're lying there and the truck driver's got to revive you, but he's got Ebola and AIDS. That's what I hope happens, Uncle Phil. I hope you get truck driver Ebola AIDS. Shut the fuck up, Grandma! Hey! I am not going to shut up. Uncle Phil gave you a kidney last year. You want your Nazi kidney back, Uncle Phil? Someone get me a box cutter and some bathtub bourbon right now, yeah! I'm gonna cut this kidney out. I'm gonna go pee first, Uncle Phil. I couldn't believe how we were treating each other. And then this morning I woke up happy because I realized the comet that's gonna destroy humanity is already on its way. Oh yeah, there's a giant rock coming, people. Oh yeah, it's happened 5 times in the past, destroyed everything. It's not God. God's not flipping that rock. Oh, you guys keep dancing on Sunday, I'm gonna jack this place up. You guys better start having sex through a hole in a sheet again or I'm gonna blowtorch this place. Only the Mormons are gonna survive this shit. No. There is actually a giant rock in space right now in orbit. One day it's gonna pound into the Earth, and when it hits, it's gonna destroy 1 million species instantly, and Kanye. I know, he earned it. Then it's gonna set the atmosphere on fire, and that's gonna burn till almost all of us are gone. And the survivors are gonna have to live in an impact winter for an eon, till there's only 3 of us left. 2 guys and a girl. And you think they're gonna restart humanity, but no, both guys are gay. So they're gonna kill the girl for food and steal her skinny jeans. And then slowly make their way to Boca Raton, Florida, where they're gonna live out their final gay days wearing Speedos and shimmying to Katy Perry dance mixes on a solar-powered iPod. And when that last gay man dies, that'll be it for humanity. Everything we have done, everything we have built, gone. Just another grain of sand in an empty universe full of useless effort. And that's how I'm dealing with the election. Oh, come on, you know it was a bad one when a planet-killing meteor is my optimistic plan. Oh, come on. I don't care what side you're on. And by the way, there's only one side, American. That's the only side there is. But the last 4 people running for president, my God, I could have picked 4 better candidates by just throwing a tennis ball into a severe trauma brain injury ward. Just chuck it in, whoever goes ball and giggles, you're our candidate, come on out. You got a good attitude? You knew what a fucking ball was? Come on, let's admit it. Ted Cruz? Ted Cruz? Ted Cruz! Every man in this room knows a guy like Ted Cruz, who just roams the earth with this sentence constantly playing in his head. No one's gonna wipe a booger on me again. No one's gonna wipe a booger on me again. And if they do, I'm gonna tattle. Then you had a Hillary who's got this wake of bodies behind her, allegedly. Allegedly! Allegedly. I'm saying allegedly because I don't want to die in a suspicious 1-car accident. I know. Yeah. I know. They're gonna find me in an empty parking lot leaning against my car door. Trunk carpet fibers all over my body. Suicide note written in a language I don't speak. Allegedly. Allegedly! And then you had Trump, who was pretty amazing. He made it through the entire election without finishing a fucking sentence. It was insane. Wrong, didn't happen, beautiful, best ever. Reciprocal. Nobody peed on me. Oh, that was almost a sentence. Nice job, dude. Yeah, we have a president with no military experience and no political experience, but he has jazz hands. When you're a jet all the way. What is that? And I have to be honest, I feel bad for you Trump people, because you know damn well every time that man heads towards a microphone, you have anxiety, don't you? Man, how many teleprompter guys have shot themselves in the face working with that dude? Because he's on the speech for a minute. He's like, he's on the speech, he's on the speech, he's on the speech, and then, oh my God, he's gonna improv. No! And then you had Bernie. I like Bernie. I thought Bernie was cool. At the end, though, after all that crap, though, didn't Bernie come across like a real grumpy model train enthusiast? Couldn't you just see him in the basement of the White House? Toot toot. Mr. President, Vladimir Putin's on the phone. I told you, don't bother me when I'm playing with my trains. This job takes up all my time. I'd like to keep 1%. Thank you. And I had friends that get crazy, too. I had friends after the election, they got real fatalistic. They just started yelling crazy. They're like, good, you know what? I'm glad the insane guy won. Good. Let's just burn it down and start over, man. Good. Let's just nuke the whole thing and begin again. Woo! As fun as that sounds, I don't think it's gonna go the way you think. Do you know why people say stupid crap like that? Those damn Road Warrior movies. Yeah, we think we're gonna survive Armageddon. In fact, every man in this room right now believes he's gonna be Mad Max in the apocalypse. Every single one. Yeah? Oh, yeah, I got 7 guns and a case of Cliff Bars. Follow me, come on, let's go. Oh, hold on, I gotta tweet my followers. Let me tweet my followers. Yeah, because in 2018, we all have followers just like Jesus. Did they help you move? Did they lie for you in court? Then they ain't followers, are they? It's crazy. You guys do realize what these phones have done to us now. Selfie, selfie, selfie. Is it any surprise we elected the most narcissistic human being on the planet? Selfie, selfie, selfie. Get some damn friends. Take some themies and ussies. Come on, goddammit. Take more Wheezies. You get who we are now, right? We now take pictures of ourselves to send to people we don't know to see what they think about us. Did you get that picture of me that I took of me? It's on my Instagram under ChristopherTitus.me. Please comment on me. Like me. Follow me. You know who does that? Psychopaths! That's who does that! And by the way, yeah. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @TitusNation. Or the real Christopher Titus on Facebook.